Okay, welcome everybody to Hovercraft Getaway. Oh, let me just lower that. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud during the recording, but I realized something that when I play Call of Duty, which is the previous video based on mobile, yeah, I said that I'm gonna play Hovercraft Takedown, which is the older game. But I just happened to notice that why did I notice now that I'm playing on my new phone, which don't have all my designs? And I was like, I don't feel like rebuilding everything, so I will try out the new game and rebuild it there. And guess what? I did. All my designs are basically here. Or almost all. So yeah, almost all of them. Basically, I changed phones like 3 times already, which means I played Hovercraft Takedown 5 years ago. And I have all these designs like 5-6 years ago. I have like 10 or 20, no, 12, 14 designs, and apparently this game doesn't let you actually load the design. It allows you to connect to Google Play, but it doesn't link all your designs there. Like on your new phone, you're not gonna get all your designs back. Like literally, it's how broken this game is. So literally I need to take screenshots every time I do a fresh design. So in case I change phones or something happened to the game, and I lost all my designs, I can rebuild them using the screenshots. So that's what I did. And here are 2 of my most favorite designs. Basically, this, of course, the Enterprise. Yes, the USS Enterprise from Star Trek. And I got another one, it's Yamato. The space, no, it's called the Space Battleship. Yamato. Right there, that's the design for it. But basically let me explain the designs real quick. Alright. Maybe I should go fancy with the stylus, since I have a note and a pen. Alright, let's go fancy with that stylus. Hopefully, yeah, the game supports the stylus, but you can't play with the stylus. It's way too slow for this game. There are some games that allow you to use the stylus, and it's really a very cheaty tool to use. But this is not one of them. You can play with the stylus, but you can't boost with it. Right? You can later when we get into the gameplay, you will know. Alright, so this is basically the design. It's a 6-year-old design that I designed a long time ago. Well, you see that this game only allows you to build in this narrow box. Like, it's so small. So I can cram all the whole ship length into there. So I need to simplify it. So basically I remove the back turret. If the cursor show up, I remove the back turret from there. Right? Alright, so that's what I did. And I also simplified the triple barrel to a single barrel, and of course the gun doesn't spin in this game. You can't like rotate the gun in this game. It doesn't work this way, so yeah, it's just like that. And also I put a wave motion gun shooter right there. Yeah. And basically that is like the head of the ship. I was like trying to make it look like it's indented, which I guess is quite nice, if I say so myself. I really like this design. It's like one of my most successful one. And it's not only successful, but it does really well in Hovercraft Takedown. Like, it's because the core is located underneath here. I basically hide all the thrusters and all the weapons, and the power core is like deep inside the ship, and that's one of the thrusters visible. Only one on this ship design. If you go to the Enterprise, you can't even see a single thruster. Alright, so the core should be around here. Let's dig further. Yeah, the core is right there. That's basically where the core is. But it doesn't work very well in takedown. No, it doesn't work very well in getaway, not takedown. What am I talking about? It works well in takedown, but it doesn't work very well in getaway, because getaway is you're trying to get away from somewhere, from all the like things chasing you. Should I call them police cars? But I'm literally flying a spaceship here, so yeah. So when they ram you, they tend to ram you at the back. So which means this ship can only survive one hit when the shields go down, which is a terrible design for getaway, but a really brilliant design for takedown, because the core is towards the back and it's mostly armored here, and you can see my block count is 390 by 400. So it's almost filled up to the max, which means it has a lot of armor. And that armor is in a really precise spot to protect the core, basically the wings. Because Yamato actually have wings, Battleship Yamato. So yeah, I added those wings extended because they are mostly contracted in space, but as I saying, since we are doing hovercraft takedown and all this, and they happen near the floor, so there's some sort of atmosphere in some type of planet or something, so the wings will extend. So yeah, and it also gives it a lot of armor in takedown. Maybe I should grab my old phone, because my old phone is the S8 Plus. It can also do recording, but I don't think you can see my face, and I only can do game recording with it. That's why I did use for Clash Royale. Yeah, I record and I need to do a voiceover after that. That is how worse it is. For this phone, I can record the media sound and my voice, but that phone, you can only choose either the media sound or the mic. So I rather choose the media sound and do the voiceover after that. Yeah. So this is the overall design, and by the way, this spot, this area right here, that's where the third bridge is. Basically, Yamato has like a bottom bridge, so it's kind of iconic, so I want to put that in too. And the dual bridge on top. Yeah, this overall simple, quite a simplified design, the smokestack. Also, they shoot rockets. So I literally add that in takedown. It's not here in getaway because I only have 2 weapon blocks right now. So yeah, and I had not unlocked the rocket yet. So there goes this ship. This is the Enterprise, and I really like this design. It's like I just took a reference like from the film, basically the newer films, directed by J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I like that design a lot, so I just implemented it in here. It basically fits really well. It's perfect. The saucer section and everything. Perfect. The phaser array, and I even got the torpedo launcher, the photon torpedoes here in. And also the nacelles and the main engineering area. I don't know why this got this shield array or something. I'm not really a Star Trek fan, but I'm just a fan of their ship designs, man. Maybe I should watch more Star Trek. I did watch Discovery, the whole season, both of them. So yeah. Yeah, I got the nacelles right and everything. And you can see that I have like this dual edge thing. Like, or I can draw on this. Let me try that. Let me try like drawing with black, more contrast. So you can see like that is like this edge thing, right? It's basically in the film design that the ship is basically like this, and then there is like a curve up to the bridge area, and then curve down, and then like something like that. That's the saucer section, something like that. yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to like remake it in blocks. So that's what I did. And it's like a subtle curve, but it's not like really like those smooth, of course, because this is blocks. So yeah, I did that. And also in takedown, because the game resets on me 3 freaking times and I lost so much designs, that only the best ones I kept really stays with me. The other ones are gone forever and ever. But they are not really that good, but I would consider them medium. They still look quite nice. But these are the nicest ones. And I don't think I want to lose them. Like, maybe I can recreate it, but I really want the original. Yeah. Sometimes some things that you make, you can't make it a second time exactly 100% correct. Unless you memorize it. Maybe I do this design so much times that I basically memorize it a little. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the phaser bangs. I like using this red, for weapon slots like phaser bangs and stuff. It's quite nice. So yeah, that's the Enterprise. The ship that I really like. But then recently I made a design based on that shape and the Sovereign class in mind. I have the Sovereign class ship in mind too. And coincidentally, the thing that I'm building on, basically Hovercraft Takedown allows you to rename ships. But Getaway and the other one is Battle Arena doesn't allow you to rename the ships. But lucky I actually unlocked the Revenge Sovereign. And it's perfect that I built a ship that looks like the Sovereign class. And I have the Sovereign class design in my mind when I'm making this. So it's basically the Sovereign 2. And it's named Revenge Sovereign. How perfect is that? Basically this is, oh yeah, it's a smaller ship. But I really like this design. I don't know what this is called. But I think it's some sort of, I don't think it's the shield emitters. The diffractor dish? No. Not sure. But I really want to like make this like dual arc thing. Yeah. This dual arc thing. I really like that. So I tried it out. And I made the design simple, slim, and very like low profile and slim. And make sure the nacelles are like close together and low profile as well, not like sticking out like the Enterprise. So yeah, I did that, and it's a long ship but a very slim one. I made this in Getaway. For Getaway. It's basically a needle. It's basically designed like a needle. It's so slim it can like thread through like jute and like squeeze through very small areas and not get hit. That's my ideal plan. And I really like this like impulse engine setup right here. It's really interesting. Should I say interesting? Yeah. Yeah, overall I really like this design. I actually like this design a lot more than the Enterprise, and it's one of my newer designs. It's actually the newest one. It's actually the second newest one. The newest one is this shit right here. I basically I built this to be slim, but I didn't build this to be short. And I realized my mistake for not making it short because it's a little bit too long. So I want to make a ship that is slim, low profile and short, and not a Star Trek ship, but similar kind of. So you have this thing. Well, I want that spiky thing again. It's like a trident head, and that fancy like engine looking thing at the back. But something about this design that I really hated. I don't really like this design that much. Maybe it's too like colorful, maybe it's too like flimsy, maybe it's too not looking like a spaceship, more like a trident head. But this really performs quite well in Getaway, and that's the most important one. I want a ship that performs well in the game and looks good. This looks fine, so I guess it's fine. Alright. Now what? Let me just try out this ship where I'm at it. Let me just put this stylus back in the slot. Yeah, one thing about a Note is that it has a pen built into the phone. It's wonderful. Alright, so this is short, low profile, and slim. Like that. I basically juke that motorcycle thing. It's basically a police motorcycle, but I'm gonna let's call it the motorcycle thing because this is space. I gotta take it as space because I'm literally using spaceships and not like hover cars. Great. I don't think the game is really performing that well when I'm recording it. My phone is not getting hot. It's just that this game is not very well optimized, so I didn't put this on performance mode. Some games I don't put it on performance mode to save battery because simply that game without recording does not need performance mode. So that extra battery life will be more than welcome. I haven't used my boost yet. But that boost is both fingers tap. Yeah. I think the tutorial of the game will show. I really like this game. Great, I missed that. How did I miss that? Well, one thing about slim ships is that you tend to miss power-ups because they are so slim and so hard to get. And fat ships tend to get power-ups more often because they have more surface area to play with. And I hate that flying helicopter thing because it keeps like tractor beam you back and disorientating your ship. And it keeps like, oh great. Like sometimes you turn more than you want because of that little thing. Great. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention that I need this extra frames back. Maybe the next match I will just put this on performance mode. Because I played Call of Duty on I put Call of Duty on performance mode because it needs to. But it doesn't need to. But I just want it there. So let me just real quick set this in performance mode and we'll be right back. Alright, I think we are back. Set it to performance mode. And this time I'm gonna use the Sovereign. It's basically the Sovereign 2. I'm not planning to name it the Sovereign, I just have like a simple design now. And how perfect is me having that phaser thing. Oh, it sounds so satisfying. Come on, shoot away, fire wheel. Everything you got. Perfect. Shoot more. I guess this game is just so unoptimized. It can't handle a recording, a face cam, and the game recording at 1080p. Maybe I should like record at 720p or something. That's like low. By the way, the phone is in 2K resolution. The display is in 2K. I'm playing this in 2K. 60 frames per second. 2K 60. And I only can record at 1080p 30 frames per second. That's max. I guess performance issue when you're recording in 2K. such a small device and I just messed up. But hopefully I get that shield. Alright, I got it. Boost. Okay, with this drop in frames, it really renders my performance a little. It really... I can't see that well. It's like performing in 20 frames per second instead of 60. I can't predict the movements that well. And I can't juke stuff that well. Great. Like this is a flagship phone from last year. It's basically the newest phone right now. Not the newest, but the fastest Android phone right now. How the hell did it perform so poorly? Wow, I hit that tank. Well, I know I am living in Singapore, so I got the freaking Exynos version of this phone. So the performance is worse than Snapdragon variant, if you know what I'm talking about. Because I'm going into very technical details here about the different processors that Samsung uses. Yeah. The Exynos is really not performing that well. It's not performing very well in battery life. It performs worse than the Snapdragon in battery life and performance across the board. It's basically, it has a better CPU, but worse graphics performance, which is really in need right now. I need that extra graphics horsepower. And also, the Snapdragon variant runs cooler by a whopping 5 degrees. That's gonna prevent a lot of thermal throttling that I'm having right now. Maybe. The phone is not hot. It's just weird that it's lagging right now. Like it doesn't happen in Call of Duty. Maybe it's just Getaway. It's quite a new game and it's quite unoptimized, which is an issue. But when I'm playing this without recording, it performs really well. No stutters, no lag, nothing. But when I'm recording, something about this that drops the performance. Call of Duty did drop a little bit. I can notice a slight tad bit. But I'm running that on maximum everything. Max graphics, max everything. This doesn't even have graphics settings. But yeah, Call of Duty is performing very well because it's a well optimized game. This is a medium optimized game, I say. And medium optimized game is not doing very well during recording. Fine, I guess I'm gonna deal with this choppy video. And maybe, can I like speed it up? Like, I don't know. I need that. There we go. Got my shield back up. Now I need to focus. That's not focusing. Boost. Turn. 84. I need to focus. Get that chopper out of here. Okay, let me just focus for a while. I'm gonna deal with this frame drop. I think it's just a face cam. But I'm gonna leave it on for now. Because I did record before this actually. I did record some footage before that. Basically without a face cam and without external audio. It's just internal audio. Yeah, I'm basically, because I'm such a mobile gamer, I want like more content on my channel. So I'm going to record some stuff without commentary and without a face cam. Maybe sometimes with the face cam, but I will not talk and there's no audio, like no external audio. There's internal one, but not external one. So yeah. Now maybe I'm gonna take a break from Star Trek a little, and let's go for the Yamato. I say let's go for the Yamato. Now I need to go back, select. Right, there we go. Yamato is up. It's a very tanky ship. It's the most tanky ship that I ever built. But the problem is the core is just right at the back. It's not gonna survive. The Enterprise line, no, the Star Trek line can survive one hit without shield. At the back, basically. If it gets hit in the front, which for the past time I'm playing, it keeps hitting the front. That's why I keep losing in one hit. Because the core is right at the saucer section, in the middle of the saucer. But the Yamato can survive a hit to a front. So I might use that to my advantage. Like ram something to get out without shields. That works. But remember there's another ship that I made just for this game alone. That ship can't survive more than one hit. From back or front, it just can't survive because it's that small. It's short, it's slim, so the core is just there. Can't survive more than one hit. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, the Yamato also acts like the Sovereign. It's slim, but it's not low profile. But low profileness is not a factor in this because you know you just need to be slim and short. This is not short, this is long, but this at least slim, so I can like juke around. And maybe the longness of it allows me to like grab power-ups better. But it renders a little bit off the performance, and I just did a very bad turn. Boost away, get away from there, get away, perfect. I say get away, and this game is literally called get away. Oh shit, shields are down, don't hit the back, do not. Great, the wall broke me. Wow, that's all their plan all this time. Amazing. Alright. What's the battery like? 23%. Alright. Like I said, this is not really a very high performance in battery department phone. Because it has a gigantic screen to power. And on my setting, it's set to 2K. So, yep. That's a lot of battery wastage there, but I like my 2K resolution. Although I think nobody can literally tell the difference between 1080 and 2K on this phone. On any phone that means. 2K is just too dense for anyone to see. 1080p is perfect already. But maybe if you are like looking at a phone millimeters away, then maybe you will spot some difference. But normal use, no. But for me, I'm a pixel people, so I want that 2K resolution. Perfect. Maybe I downgrade the resolution a little bit, then maybe the performance will be better. Because I'm doing recording and I'm recording in 1080p anyways. So might as well, right? But yeah, I'm not fixing that now. Damn, I like the phaser effect. It's not called a phaser, but I call it a phaser because it really literally sounds like the new Star Trek movies phasers. Like from a streamlined laser to literally a beam, not a beam, a bullet effect. I really like the bullet effect like this. Make use of the chopper. The chopper actually like pulls you in with a tractor beam and pulls you closer to it, so it tilts your ship. So you technically during that tilt you can do tighter turns, and so you can juke them better. So it's a good or a bad. I can do tighter turns, which is amazing and helpful. And also it basically makes my ship even slimmer because you pull it sideways, it like rotates. Yeah. So because my ship is so low profile, it basically rotates and becomes a pancake. That is really beneficial to juking. The tank is surprisingly very OP. It's fast like a motorcycle and hits super hard and super tanky. But yeah, this is high level gameplay right here. So yeah, should not expect too much. Oh yeah, later I'm gonna play SAS Zombie Assault 4 real quick. Because I think I just got the best gun in the game. It's basically the best gun in my book, and it's listed as one of the best guns in the game. So yeah, I basically got that gun, but it's the lower tier version. The lowest tier is the standard version. It's not the black version. But I got a standard version of the best gun in the game in my book. Yeah. So I basically got the tier 1 best gun. Not the tier 5 one, the tier 1. The common best gun in the game. So yes. And I'm gonna go record that right now. So goodbye.